Hi guys. So just wanted to basically give a much better description of what really will be included in the second Telegram bot. So just a quick introduction. We have the first Telegram bot that is available to anybody who has a subscription and also to anybody who is doing a free trial for those 7 days. And we're also gonna have the second free trial, and the second Telegram bot, and the second Telegram bot will only be available to the believers, aka those people who have at least one box. We got some feedback in the believers group regarding how, like what kind of interfaces might be necessary. So I think the reason for those feedbacks is, the fact that we potentially did not explain the second Telegram bot in more detail. We believe that the second Telegram bot, coupled with the interface of the exchange itself through which you guys are trading, should be sufficient for the overall structure of proper execution. So let's just go through this. I did send this PowerPoint presentation or PDF presentation already, but let me just kind of go through each one of those steps separately. Maybe it will give you a much better idea about what's going on. So this is the second Telegram bot. That's how it's going to look like. I'm going to present you the information that I have at this moment. Things might change, but at this very moment, this is what will be or what is planned to be included in the Telegram bot. So when you go to log in, you got to go through the authentication process using your Telegram bot key, which you can find on the settings page. And now you are faced with this, boom, box management and alert management, those two buttons. So the box management will basically enable you to manage your boxes properly. The alert management will enable you to manage the alerts properly, meaning trading signals. So when you click on the box management, this is what you'll see. So this is based on the premise that you have 5 boxes. So you have box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5, and you will be able to rename them to actually allow you to manage them properly. So as opposed to say box 1, maybe it's much better to name box 1 as RSISXX, right? If like say all the strategies there will be RSISXX, and box 2 will be say EMAS XX, because say all the strategies on box 2 will be EMAS. So let's just go there. So here, if you click on box 1, boom, all of a sudden you have 3 buttons there, and the fourth one is back to the box management. But the 3 ones include status, force execution, and rename. So if you click on the status here, you'll be able to see your settings that you went through when a new setup during your setup process. My setup process right now takes me 2 minutes because I've been doing them literally tens and probably hundreds of times by now throughout the testing. You guys might go through the setup process once for the first time, where it might take you 15 minutes or 10 minutes, but then after a couple of times you'll be able to set everything up within 2 minutes. So here you see if the box 1 is active or not. Now, do we know exactly why it's not active? Like, is it the Wi-Fi connection, or maybe it is the box is not plugged in, or any of those things. Like, we won't be able to tell you exactly what's going on. However, we'll know if the box is active or not active, and that's how you know if the box is not active. It's not trading. Therefore, you just have to come home and plug it back in, check the Wi-Fi connection. If nothing works, just reset it up. Portfolio allocation. This stuff will come from your setup page. So whenever you go through the setup, that information will be kind of reflected here, and also the execution mode, the active management mode, or sleeping mode, like whichever mode you selected. So that stuff is available during your setup. The active or inactive, that will be basically telling you if the box is working or not working. And I think this is what the majority of you guys, those who have concerns, that's where the concern is, and boom, that's the resolution right here. Right? So you'll be able to see which boxes are inactive, so you can then go ahead and correct it. Force execution. So Kevin was asking me as well. Like, Kevin was saying, okay, can I just buy and sell automatically by myself? Absolutely, you can. At least at this moment. At this moment, we are operating with the information that yes, you will be able to. So here you click on the BTC, and with that specific box, with that specific funds allocated to this specific box, you'll be able to say buy or sell. Boom, very simple, right? Before you proceed with the box, with the forced buy, you'll have to obviously sign the disclaimer, confirm your submission of a buy limit order, blah blah blah. Boom, like basically confirm that we are not your broker, and like you making your own decision. We're just helping you automate the execution. But that's basically what's gonna happen. You'll be also able to rename the box. So you click on the rename button, boom. It will ask you, how would you like to rename box 1? Please type your name here. You type whatever. It asks you to confirm the name of the box. You say, yes, I accept the new name. That's it. So it's a very functional thing here. So again, like just going back to all the menus here. So we have status, force execution, and rename for every single box out there. So that you guys have, obviously, under your specific management. So I think it's a pretty functional thing. I think it's actually a very magical thing. Wait until you see the alert management. You'll be even more impressed. So go to the alert management right here. Clicking on that. So let's assume that you selected active management. Active management means that you have to confirm every single trade. So now let's assume that, for that 1 hour you had a meeting, and let's assume you had 6 trades. So what's going to happen is those trades will keep popping up. So the first alert pops up, you say, yes, I confirm my submission, or I do not confirm my submission. Like basically, do you want to actually proceed with the trade for that specific alert or not? After the first alert is confirmed or basically approved or disapproved, then you go for the second. Then the second alert will pop up, and so on and so on. So that is a great thing. Those alerts that you missed, they'll be there, and those alerts will be there until, like for example, there's a buy alert, and let's assume that you took a trip to Hawaii for 2 weeks and you're coming back. Chances are that buy alert will not be there anymore because it's going to be canceled against the sell alert that already took place, right? So only the most up-to-date alerts will be present up here, and you'll be able to confirm them, basically reroute them directly to the exchange of your choice by manual confirmation. Again, I think this is just magical stuff. Like I really think, the reason for recording this video is just to give you a much better explanation behind what is to be expected from the second Telegram bot, which should be coming out in the next 1, 2, 3 weeks. We have all that information. The developers had started working on that 2 weeks ago. After we made tremendous progress on the box, so now that was time to actually go back and do that Telegram bot thing. So I think that's a pretty magical thing. Just study this in more detail. You do have a PowerPoint or PDF document in the Believers group. Look through this and let us know if you have any questions, and let us know if you have, and whatever your feedback is, like whatever the corrections you would like to make, whatever the additions you would like to make. Every single time you make feedback, just please be sure to make a thorough feedback. Ask yourself a question: why? Why do you need this, right? So, and throw this in the group and we'll discuss. All right, guys. Thank you very much.